Continue to learn, not just facts about what's going on around the world, but continue to learn about yourself, your own capabilities.
This is the Deep Dive with Adam Roa.
The idea of the internet has changed exponentially what people think is possible because of the speed of information traveling. If you think about maybe 5,000 years ago, let's say, the idea that you could literally send a message on something like this iPhone, you could send a message, it could go up into space, then come back down off of a satellite to someone halfway around the world, basically instantaneously. That would have been so mind-blowing that very few people could even conceive of it back then, and therefore what they thought was possible did not include a huge amount of possibilities that we now have the ability to put into our pattern formation. So, what does this lead us to? What are the takeaways from that, right? Once we understand what we're able to perceive as being possible, how that's actually just the limits, like that's the limits of our imagination, but it's not the limits of what's actually possible. The two biggest takeaways that I think are important from this are: one, continue to take in more information. Continue to learn, not just facts about what's going on around the world, but continue to learn about yourself, your own capabilities. Both of those things. Sure, we can sit. You're always learning. You're learning new stuff every single moment as your brain and your body are taking in stuff like the weather and the sounds and different things. Like, you are learning in every moment. But if you're coming home at night and you're just putting on mindless like reality TV and doing this and that aren't supportive, eating the same foods and whatever, you're not adding the same level of new possibilities to your life that you could be if you were challenging yourself to learn new things about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, what you feel you're good at, what you think you're not good at, and about the outside world, learning through observing, watching documentaries, reading books, listening to podcasts, like all of those things. All of those things in new ways. Every time you take in a new piece of information, you've just unlocked a whole new field of possibility. What your imagination could put together as patterns for your life just expanded exponentially. And so that's one huge takeaway, is to continue learning.